Hey y'all, it's me, Ren, back again for another adventure. We are getting back to Monster Prom today. It's a Monster Monday, so I'm going to be trying to do that again. I lost some of my save files, so I had a bit of a snit and needed to take a break from dating monsters for a little while. I've been doing some hunting of monsters recently in Phasmophobia, and that's been pretty rad. I'm going to keep doing that as well. So by day we date, by night we fight. On to the dating. Alright, well, it's just me today, so we'll do one player. We're still going to be doing first term. We're definitely doing just a short game. We got Ginsburg and Fargo in the room with me today. Ginsburg did not appreciate the pets that she just got, so I guess we're not doing that right now. I forgot to start tea. I'm just all discombobulated. Oh well, here we go. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are we? I'm Ren. Hello, Ren. Who's Rusty? I'm Rusty. All right. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Huzzah! Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam DeLioncourt, 400 and something, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Yay! Polly Geist, 22? A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. It might be a little bit too cold and dry for this. I should maybe get my cherry cola, but I don't want to leave you alone. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. You build a 100-foot statue commemorating an event so that in 1,000 years, archaeologists can learn something about the people of our time. What does the statue represent? Your least favorite political figure being devoured by rabid rhinoceri, which are also covered in badass tattoos. That mind-blowing twist in your favorite TV show that clearly changed the life of everyone forever, unlike all that boring stuff they show on the news. That glorious instant when your friends stopped you from texting embarrassing stuff to your ex while hella drunk. We're gonna go with the top one, and we all know who it is. Do. School is outdated and lame. We need a new subject ASAP. How to correctly punch a crocodile without terrible consequences. Turning people into your puppets through emotional warfare and deception 101. Critical thought. I mean, damn, this country could really use a subject like that in schools. Let's do emotional warfare. Because you know what? I didn't look at the, there's fur in my mouth. There's fur in my laser mouth. It's making it not behave. There we go. All right. This is what happens when you have cats and hair and dust and anything in a laser mouth. Laser mouth. All right. What am I doing? I'm doing this one because, oh, it's charming. I'm going after Vera because I don't remember everything, but I know that I lost my Vera success. And so I want to succeed to go to prom. Succeed to go to prom. I want to go to prom with her. Success. Without a special plot. So, all right. What criteria would you use to name your children? Just a swear word. Something simple and friendly like Bobby or Mary. Meh, no name? It's just too much work. I will research for a name that is pun-proof and joke-proof. No one will pick on them. A non-heteronormative name to give them freedom to define themselves on their own terms. My name plus 2, the second. We'll go with this one because I think this one is Vera's. And this one is Liam's. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, Vera. Hey, baby. Baby. Sugar baby. That loaded much faster than I was expecting. Oh, because this is all on my new computer. So the crazy slow load times were probably my old computer problems. How am I doing? Oh my god, I'm so boring. Let's go outdoors. Wait, no, let's go to the library and get some monies. Because Vera likes monies. But I should... no, I'm going to go here first. We're going to go outside first because I don't want to have a fun of 3. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun. Scooba-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. You notice Vera showing off an elaborate new necklace to Miranda. They're the crown jewels of Lemuria. My family acquired them in a cutthroat business merger. Do you like them? Oh, yes, very much.
Disgraceful.
Such a shame about the Lemurian royal family, though. What, that they're all dead at the hands of their own servants? No. That was unavoidable once the true tragedy had taken place. They were no longer loved by their subjects. Feared, you mean? Oh, no. Fear is so scary. Love is what matters. I could not disagree more. You there, settle this dispute for us. What is the best way to let people know how powerful you are? Buy their houses, burn them down. Then replace them with a water park. I wanted to make some kind of rhyme there, like buy their houses, burn them down. Send them out to see a clown. Yeah, no, that's not good. All right, you don't need to convince anyone. Just make everyone who doesn't love you disappear. Yeah, well, we're going with the top one because we want Vera to date us. Look at her sneer. She's so commanding.
Oh, not bad.
Oh, pardon me. Ah, yes, a tactic I've used successfully many times in the past. The best part is that you build enough water parks, no one even goes to most of them. Meaning that you burn down your victims' houses for absolutely no constructive purpose. Victims? Don't you mean subjects? Same thing, darling. Same thing. Now you understand why so many new water parks have been opening up lately. You gain 2 smarts and 1 fun. So fun. Ding dong, bing bong.
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna go hang out with the coven and hope that we get some money because I want to get a good cash cushion. That's better. I feel like cash cush could mean something else. You approach your chosen table to find it already mostly taken up by the coven. They're huddled around some kind of glowing artifact. But we only get one wish, not 3, so it's important for all of us to agree before we release the genie. Hope, you've already expressed your wish for a secret hideout with a mini fridge and a foosball table. Faith has argued just as fervently for world peace.
We must save the world.
But as the leader, I think the most sensible option is a mystic sword that will instantly slay this season's big bad, and Hope and Faith immediately object to Joy calling herself the leader, and the 3 soon devolve into a shouting match. Amidst the commotion, you can't help but notice that the wishing lamp is totally unguarded. Without really thinking about it, as if you ever do, you rub the lamp, release the genie, and wish for a bag full of quarters. Fuck yeah, as I rushed into it, the other answer was a machine that perfectly reheats French fries. I happen to know. You can go back and read it in the recording, but that's what it was. But I chose a bag full of quarters. Wish granted, booms the genie, and you feel the reassuring weight of a bag of quarters in your lap. Seriously? You could wish for anything, and you wished for a bag of quarters. What, did you need to do laundry? Do you really like arcades? Planning to hit somebody over the head? Nope, you just really like quarters. Maybe there's some from each state, like when they did the 50 states things. So you're saying we braved the fire lakes of Lower Wrath, the two-headed snake of Serpentia, and the accountants of Babylon, just so you could have a bag of quarters? Basically, and boy was it worth it from your perspective. These quarters have got to be worth at least 4 money. Yeah! Every voice is difficult. Even my own voice. I haven't been talking a lot, I don't think. Or I certainly haven't been doing a lot of different voices. Where else? What are we gonna do? We're gonna go to the auditorium. Do. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. Later, you come across Damien and Vera in the hallway, nonchalantly holding a locker shut with all their strength. The locker has a sign on it that says, "Nothing to see here," and is screaming. Shut the hell up, you! Adorable, fluffy little Fluffy. You see, we're spending quality time with our new pet. Isn't that right, Damien? From somewhere within the locker, you hear, "My parents would pay anything!" before Damien kicks the door. Yeah, that's right. Adorable, quiet Fluffy, who's going to stay quiet if he knows what's good for him. You know, I don't really have a great track record with pets. I had some mice for half a day, but my hair ate all of them. It sure would be a shame if our new pet died before we receive the true joy of pet ownership. Yes, exactly. The sweet, sweet bank account filling, filthy rich making joy of pet ownership. Surely you have lots of knowledge about pet care. Why not share some of it? You know what pets love? Hardcore death metal all the time to drown out their noises. If you love something, set it free. Just implant a tracking device first. We're gonna go with this one. This is the one that Vera will like, and I think it's smarts. We got pretty good smarts. Yeah, so smart. Now there's a scheme I can get behind, in front of, and all over. If our beloved pet believes he has his freedom, he'll stop struggling so much. Yeah, all good pet owners microchip him. And we'll keep close tabs and make sure he doesn't get hit by a car or impregnate the neighborhood pets. And we can knock him out first so he doesn't even know he's microchipped. And it'll be smooth sailing right up until our pet is housebroken? Or at least some kind of broken.
That has been quite pleasing.
I have so much confidence in this plan that I'm going to go ahead and order those blood diamond earrings. The suffering of the laborers makes them so much sparklier. Oh, the joy of knowing that crime I thought it said totally, and I committed to saying totally right at the moment that my eyes interpreted the fact that it said truly, so... Bleh. Oh, the joy of knowing that crime truly does pay. You gain 2 boldness and 1 fun. 1 fun. 1 fun. 1 fun. Just keep saying words. Funny. Alright, what are we doing? Auditorium? What do you think? Auditorium? Go to auditorium. Yeah. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. Terrific. My use of the word terrific has really just nosedives. I think it was mostly a school thing, and it was because of stamps and stickers, and then things were terrific. But since school, so like, you know, for the past like 20 plus years, nothing's been terrific. I think maybe because of the root of terror that I kind of got away from using it, because I'm just like, nah, I don't know, man. I don't know, friend. I don't know, friend. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn. No, damn. Roses aren't a valid currency. We're stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. Seems 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. It's good I got that 7th one. It would have been really frustrating to be like 1.5? Oh, I'm not going to do that math. 7 over 2. 6.1. I'm not doing the math. Listen. I'm fine at doing math if I have a paper and a pencil. I can't do math in my head. The numbers just run away. I'll be like, I'm holding this number in my head and I'm going to put this other number with it, and then first number's gone. It's gone somewhere. Somewhere where there's like cats playing on the internet or something. Sweet! You gain 2 creativity. Alright. Later, you see Vera cackling to herself in the hallway, which is whatever, but you might as well find out why. Oh, good, it's the one that I can just avoid. Excellent. Just practicing my prom queen acceptance speech in my mind. It's not like the title bears any meaning whatsoever, of course, and I really do consider the whole thing beneath me. However, considering how much meaning other girls put on it, I can't risk some uppity bitch thinking she's better than I am. Plus, it's not bad branding either. I could see using a victory to start a line of successful prom queen accessories, guaranteed to get you the win. Perfect prom shoes, the right makeup, fancy knives to take out your opponents. Speaking of which, I assume this goes without saying, but I'm not leaving anything to chance. I'll be doing a blood ritual to ensure my win. I still haven't found the exact details yet, but I'm optimistic that at least some of the items will be found in the shop. The only question is where exactly I can find the details for a proper blood ritual. Why don't we ask the Coven? They're witches. They should know all about blood magic. Literally just search the internet? Like, that's literally what it's there for? Alright, so one of these is charm and one of these is smarts. So we're gonna go with smarts, because I'm smarter than I am anything else. Yeah. Oh, right. Good call. Sometimes you get so caught up in the grand scheme of exploiting blood magic to secure petty victory that you forget about the little things. You and Vera scamper over to the library to put the school's computers to good use for once. For real, does anyone at the school use school resources for educational purposes? Let's just search blood magic to guarantee prom queen victory over basic bitches to maintain social status. That's pretty clear, right? Couldn't possibly be clearer. Seems like we're gonna need the blood of a former prom queen, the tongue of a goat, and the earrings of an ancient goddess. Not exactly stuff that's going to be lying around, but when you're destined to be prom queen, you make it work. Make it work, designers. Not that I'm destined to be prom queen, or I wouldn't have to do blood magic in the first place. But hey, when you want to achieve greatness, you make your own destiny. You check the shop, I'll grab a goat, and we'll meet up in the bathrooms to cut its tongue out and get this party started. Sounds like a party indeed. You gained 2 fun and 1 smarts. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna help you, but I am still gonna woo you. Woo you. All right, you're my sweetheart already. I'm gonna go sit with the prince. You're just trying to enjoy a meal in peace when space untwists itself to reveal the interdimensional prince.
My love.
Most glorious hero, thank the squid star I found you. I have been confounded by the most fiendish riddle. A riddle that has vexed me for days, nay weeks. The riddle of how to change the ringtone on my new smartphone. This interface is more torturous than my palace labyrinth.
For real? You grab the prince's phone, change his ringtone to butts, all about those butts by the Booty Bros.
My hero, what seems difficult to me is trivial to you. And you even guessed which ringtone I desired. A true all-time classic from the 6th dimension.
Butts.
There is only one way I can repay you, by bestowing upon you a superpower of your choice. I can do that. I'm the prince of another dimension. Another dimension. I can do all kinds of crazy things you don't know about.
All kinds of crazy things besides use his phone, apparently. Boomer. That was really uncalled for. And he really only gives you 2 superpower options. Telepathy and an ass that won't quit. We're getting an ass that won't quit, because it's all about the butts.
Yes, the choice of a true gentle monster.
With a wave of his magic wang, the prince imbues your ass with a boundless work ethic. By day, your ass amazes your classmates and creepy teachers. By night, it does your homework for you. And all that work makes your buns super tight. You gain 4 charm. You can bounce a nickel off of them. Crack a walnut with them. I like that one better because really, if you chuck it the right way, you can bounce a quarter off of most things. Except probably like, the memory foam? Alright. Choo-choo. We could do more creativity. You know what? I'm gonna go to the library, get some more muns, huns. Just be rich so Vera loves us. Yeah, 420. That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs managing your start picker. They got little hairy chests. Super Benito Bros. You deceive lots of people with sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. Back that shit. You gain 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only 2 money. 2 money. You notice Vera standing in the corner, pissed. What looks like a fresh braid on the back of her head is actually 2 of her snakes fighting. Poisons flying everywhere. Venom. Oh, I'm okay. It's just Hissy and Bob having another disagreement. It happens. This time they can't decide whether Miranda's domain should be called Kingdom or an Empire. And it's like, who cares? I'm telling you, if they weren't my hair, I would sell them to Thailand, where they eat snakes. Decapitate them to set an example. You could totally rock some bangs. Snakes get feisty when they don't have jobs. Put them to work building your evil empire. I feel like this is boldness or maybe charm. I'm gonna go with this bottom one. So smart. Yeah, nice. Why, of course, I'd forgotten how testy snakes become without gainful employment. It's all in the best-selling book, Snakes in Suits. But come to think of it, my snakes already do have jobs. They're just not doing them. Bob, where's the report on Portugal? Are they at war yet? Hissy, have you poisoned the school's water supplies like I asked? No? Then how am I supposed to sell water to Miranda's family? You think it's easy selling water to mermaids? Hissy and Bob pull out cell phones and start making calls. You don't know which impresses you more, Vera's managerial skills or the fact that her snakes can use cell phones without thumbs. Either way, you gain 2 creativity and 1 smarts. Smarts. Smirts you hurts.
All right.
Words are fun. Just say stuff that rhymes. What, we got week 3 morning. All right, we're going to go to the bathroom right before prom. So let's go have fun today to get us 11 fun. And then all of our scores will be above 10, and Vera won't be pissed at us. So we should have a good shot at this. All right. Outdoors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're talking to Juan, the small, magical Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob the scary clown. Listen, Bob, you gonna step it? You accept the challenge. You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Upper guts, not the lower guts. That's where the poopy lives. Really? Do you think that's how this works? Well, it is. You gain 2 fun from poor Bob. You're enjoying one of your high school's famed raves because, duh, that's the kind of thing that happens at high school, right? I don't know. You look across the way and notice that Vera is making eye contact with you? Oh, am I now a statue? Granted, there's a chance that she's trying to turn you to stone, but it actually seems like it might be positive. It's at that moment that an interdimensional rift opens up and out pops the interdimensional prince.
My loves.
Greetings, students of Spooky High. I'm honored to attend your schoolyard rave.
Isn't that weird prince who's always crashing our events? Why is he like this? As royalty, doesn't he have anything better to do? I realize their voices are awfully similar.
Why am I here? Why, what a foolish question, my lady love. I'm here at your invitation.
I'm going to go with no way in hell did I invite you.
Aw, but my beautiful stony face.
Whoa, what was that?
But my beautiful stony-faced, snake-haired angel, I have your invite right here, tucked inside my suit, close to my heart.
The interdimensional prince pulls out an invitation with a flourish and hands it to Vera. First of all, we don't send out invites to these things. They happen randomly. Second of all, this is clearly a forgery.
You pierced me to...
What? His voice is anything. I don't know.
You pierced me. You pierced me to my core.
How could you say such a thing? All right. I 100% lost his voice. I don't know where it went. To start with, you spelled Vera and Oberlin wrong. Also, it's written on stationery that says from the desk of the interdimensional prince.
Ha! Well, I did think it was very sweet touch of yours to make me feel so at home.
Vera turns to you. How do I get rid of him without starting a war? Wars are so expensive. Looks like this is your chance to impress Vera. You turn to the interdimensional prince and say, only the finest dancers in the land may attend an Oberlin rave. You must dance the drunken paranoid monkey salsa en point perfectly. There is no dance, silly. This alternate dimension is an alternate dimension where no one's real. I feel like I've got the right chance either way. I'm gonna go with this bottom one. Oh, so charming.
What? What do you mean by that? This isn't a real dimension?
Of course not. Do you think someone as gloriously beautiful and deadly and perfect as myself could possibly exist in real life? Fat chance.
But I can't marry someone who doesn't exist. I've seen too many people try and do that already.
Heyo. Hey, Zumpy.
With blow-up dolls, anime pillows, their own hands. For the purpose of continuing the royal line of succession, as well as my own personal pleasure, I could not possibly. My beautiful, deadly, perfect fictional princess. I'm afraid our love is not meant to be.
Oh, dang. I'm so disappointed?
Perhaps one day we will meet in an alternate dimension, where we will either both be real or both not be real, and then finally we shall be star-crossed and dimension-crossed no longer. But for now, I must bid you adieu.
The interdimensional rift opens back up, and with one last look at Vera that causes him to burst into hysterical sobs, the prince jumps through the rift, which closes behind him. Well played, Ren. Who knew he'd be so easy to unhinge? Not that he wasn't pretty unhinged as it was. Anyway, glad he's gone. I'm free to keep dancing, and no one has to die whose death I hadn't already planned. You didn't hear that last part. I owe you one. Enjoy the rest of the rave. You actually do have my invites. You wish you meant that literally, because you would totally frame that invitation and keep it forever and ever and ever. You may not gain a physical invite, but you do get 2 boldness and 1 creativity. Nice. Nice. Now it's lunchtime. I'm gonna have lunch with Vera. The coven can handle their own shit. I've got perfect 11s down the board. I know that as soon as I go and do something, like I'm gonna go to the bathroom and that'll get my boldness up. But for right now, I'm gonna savor this like road. It's pleasing to me. Hey, Vera. You approach Liam and Vera at their table, but before you can sit down, Vera holds up a hand.
Pathetic.
Stop. This is the cool people table, where only cool people are allowed.
I would agree with what Vera said, but agreeing is something only uncool people do. Wouldn't you agree, Vera?
Nice try, Liam, but I think we're getting away from the point. This interloper still wants to sit with us.
Well, if they want to sit with us, they're going to have to prove they're as cool as we are. But without, trying to prove it. Trying is so uncool.
So, what's it gonna be? Well, I guess I'll be going then, because there's no way anyone could ever be as cool as Liam. Let me ask you this. Would an uncool person be giving Vera 50 monster dollars right now? Would I? Would an uncool person be giving you 50 Vera monster dollars? Okay, you're cool.
What? Money can't buy coolness.
Really? Let me consult my list of things money can buy. Let's see. Organs, obedience, and there it is, coolness.
Why is coolness in the O section of your list?
Because it's not a real list. I pretended there was a list in order to fuck with you.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Speaking of cool, which, while I can't currently accept cash for campaign finance reasons, I will remember this favorably in the future.
Oh,
Perhaps I'll call on you later for other favors. You hope those favors are sexual in nature, but you don't say that because that is not a cool thing to say. Self-awareness, both real. All right, time to go to the bathroom before prom.
All right.
Yep, see, we get our hair all combed for prom. So cute. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. See, my strings are ruined. Soon after, you hurry away to join Vera for an after-school rendezvous. She's arranged a romantic evening at the stock exchange. All 11. It was very nice when they were all 11. There you are. I'm so happy you've joined me here that I've momentarily forgotten my hatred for all beings. What? You thought we were going to dinner? No, silly. How am I supposed to make a profit at dinner? If you're hungry, just eat some money. There's plenty of that lying around. Look, I invited you here because I wanted to share something really special with you. You see all these people here? These sociopaths screaming at each other in $10,000 suits? This is my family. Well, not literally. I never met my birth parents. It's more like a room full of my worst enemies. But what's family after all but a room full of your enemies? Anyway, enough chit-chat. The real reason I brought you here was to help me make money. Make with the stock tips. You know absolutely nothing about the stock market, but that's never stopped you before. You tell her, buy one of everything, sell it all. All we need is each other. We're gonna buy one of everything because that seems bold and that's what I got the most points in. So bold! One of everything. How could you be so brilliant? If I buy one of every stock, no matter which one goes up, I'll have a share of it. My profits are assured. Wait, what are you doing over there tearing off that stockbroker's suspenders? Are you? My God, you're even cleverer than I thought. You didn't mean I should buy one of every stock. You meant I should buy one of everything. And you didn't mean buy, you meant steal. You, sir, your pants. Give them to me. Don't argue with me. I have snakes for hair. You and Vera dash around the room, stealing suit jackets, gold watches, silk underwear, and a very nice potted plant. I've never felt more alive. Did you know that 90% of paper money contains traces of cocaine? There was more than money in that money salad you guys just ate. You gained 2 creativity and 1 money. Money salad. That sounds disgusting. All right. Vera, will you go to prom with me? This is my best possible chance. So if you say no right now, I don't know what I have to do to get you to date me.
All right.
All right. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you. Prom together.
Ugh.
I'm not a delicate flower that spends her days waiting for someone to ask her to prom. I'm a strong, confident, self-made woman. I can ask someone to prom myself. Would you want to come to prom with me? See, there you have it. I can do it myself. And I dare you to decline my proposal, sweetheart. Vera Oberlin plays to win. Bitchin'. Nice. At one point, prom was raided by the police. They were looking for Vera, probably on account of one of her many crimes against humanity. But you were 2 steps ahead. By that time, you were flying to Madagascar, sharing a glass of wine. Look how super she looks. I don't know what's going on with this bit here. Is that like an earring? What's going on with her ear here? Or is it her Bluetooth? Because she's always doing business. You might now be her partner in crime, but you also turned prom night into a trip together, so it was worth it. Yeah, it was. Yahoo! Most likely to get an anal bleaching. Still no game. Still wrong. You're all the worst. No, this is not me being funny. You suck. As always, my dear. My beloved Vera. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Vera built the Oberlin Empire into endless greatness. They own a shameless number of companies. It's known that they're also into lots of sketchy businesses. But no one does anything about it. I mean, who the hell would try to stop Vera Oberlin? For reals. Damien found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death. To death. He's written a book about it. The book punches you. Polly took a summer job as the ghost of Christmas past. We didn't talk to Polly once. She spent most of her time partying. There was almost no work because, it was summer. Go to Australia. Do work. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Yeah, we were. We don't want to get YouTube struck when we upload. Alright, so we had previously unlocked a bunch of these, but because of the save file, we had lost them, but now we got them back. New drink, nostalgic much, it's a floppy disk. It's not even a floppy disk. Because the floppy disks used to be floppy, and then they made them to where it was just the small hard disks. but they still called them floppies, and it's irksome. I choose you. Oh, this one seems... Oh! I haven't seen this one before. That's interesting. Oh, I've unlocked one new image. Let's go to the gallery. It's the image of seeing her. Let me look here. I want to do full screen and see if I can tell. Okay, it's an earring. It's her earring. That makes sense. It's just in shadow, so it doesn't look shiny gold. All right. Escape. All right. We did it. Oh wait, I wanna go back into the gallery because the next thing that we're gonna need to do is get. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, no. They did all. We do all have all the rejections as well. So we're gonna have to start. Let's see. We got these. It doesn't look like I have. Yeah, I don't have ghost or corpse done. So you've still got more to do. More to do. Always more to do. Do. All right. Well, that's our stream for today. As always, thank you for joining us. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a good time out there. Have fun. Be safe. All right. Bye for now.